Greeting, my name is Slight, and welcome to a build overview of a Vanessa run. Here we are on day 11, about to play our 10th fight. I suspect we'll win. Let's go through the build real quick. This is a unique build because it is a one-weapon build that is using none of the one-weapon synergies that are in the game. The fact that this is one weapon is just by happenstance. It just happens to be best for me to be using one weapon compared to any other options. If there were a better option, I could easily sub in another weapon without it being an issue. The main reason that this build is being successful is because I have gotten the fiery cannon down to 2.7 seconds. I have solved its ammo problem. I managed to get a fiery inscription on it, not inscription, excuse me, old habits die hard, a fiery enchantment on it, which doubled its burn, and then I leaned into that and sort of made a burn build off of this. One of the most important decisions that I made early on in this game is I went to Lickit, the vendor that gives you three things that, three medium items that have like 10 ammo, and then they make adjacent items gain an effect. The syrup one is the one that gives crit, and the reason that this has such a high critical chance is because I abused that item to give it one crit for the 10 ammo. Then I used an upgrade from a level up on it, which actually replenishes its ammo, and then I used all of that on that again, as well as this cove. This cove is actually done just well, just nice for me. It is a 2.9 second cooldown, and it's giving me quite a bit of shield on average because I was able to get frontal shielding and rear shielding, and I think there was one more. Looks like I'm mistaken on that. Submerged is also affecting it slightly, but it's just enough, and it is an aquatic item. Just recently, I was actually using figurehead in this configuration, like this. All right. So I was getting a 2.3 on Cove and dock lines. That works really well because I have specifically Oceanic Rush level 2. I've been offered opportunities to level this up more, but I did not want them because really I just need to hit these two. And it's a super, super strong ability to start off the game like that. The most important thing here is dock lines, which I've been able to increase its slow by 2 using curio items that when you sell them, you add slow to the items. And I've created a very disruptive effect. All that being said, this is at 3.4. And so I made the decision that it would actually be slightly better to do Star Chart. I'm getting the same dock lines, I'm getting better damage, and I'm getting a slightly weaker Cove, but I don't think I care about that. Mostly at this point in the game, Cove is used to trigger mixed message. When you use a non-weapon item, a weapon gains haste. We've got a little bit of flame here. We've got 2 ways that we are actually controlling the enemy with Frostfire and Creeping Chill. As we slow, we gain more damage on our fiery cannon. We've got just enough crit to pop us over 100, which is great. That's exactly what we want to see. And with the double burning, getting things like Immolating Spark, whereas normally it's not super, super good, is exceptionally good because we're not applying 94 burn every time we hit. We're applying double that because it's on crit. So the main vehicle by which we kill people in the long term is an incredible amount of burn if they can survive our very heavy barrage of cannon fire early on, and if they can survive being slowed permanently for the entire game. All that being said, I think that covers the build. Let's do the final fight, or what I expect to be the final fight. Alright, this is not too bad. Atlatl is a great counter for slow and cooldown increase because its cooldown reduction basically counters the slow. That being said, not nearly enough. This is a very meta build that would beat a lot of things, and because we're able to slow it so quickly, we easily dispatch it. Good game, and I'll see you in the next one.